Today I'm going to be showing you guys the GRRALLY car. If you don't know what this car is from, we actually built this car in 4 weeks for the Getaway Driver TV show. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of background story on that. Basically, we were going to use our 350Z. We found out the terrain was gravel, off-roading kind of dirt, loose gravel on roads, water, mud, all of the above, grass. So we decided all-wheel drive would do a lot better than rear-wheel drive. So with that being said, we picked up a clunker. We did a lot to it in 4 weeks, and I wanted to share with you guys the mods we did that we felt would be helpful for the show. So getting into it, let's look at the exterior. I was really pumped to get this Marsh Composites hood. This hood has a camouflage carbon fiber to it. You can see that. It's so rad. This is a hood I've been wanting for a really long time, but never had a car to put it on, so it worked out perfectly. So big thanks to Joel for hooking us up with that. The camouflage went really well with our 5150 wrap. If you guys didn't know, Anthony actually took the wrap from the race car and just kind of took the color out of it and made it more of a dark color. We did that so we wouldn't be easily spotted. Didn't really know what to expect at the compound, and figured this might be a good mellow way to still look cool but not really kind of be too bright. You know, I love bright things if you know me, so that's what we do with the wrap. We've got Federal G10 rallying tires, soft compound on there. That's good for the gravel, loose gravel roads, mud, terrain, all that they could throw at us. We put those on there expecting it all. And then we've got the Method wheels. These are the rally spec wheels, classic in off-road / rally world. Such a great combination. Absolutely love those wheels. On to the next, we've got some rally armor flaps because you know it's not a Subaru unless you got the mud flaps on there. That's pretty rad. On the top, as you guys know, I always have a flag on the roof of my race cars, and this one is the thin blue line flag to pay respect to all law enforcement out there, so thank you guys for all that you do for us. Coming around to the back side, you can see we also have the matching camouflage Marsh Composites carbon fiber trunk. Absolutely love that. That thing is so super lightweight and like just such nice quality. I've never had such a lightweight carbon fiber like ever, so that's super cool. Got this super awesome OEM replica fiberglass wing, paid $40 for it. Looks good on TV, not so great in person, but she did the job, so that worked out pretty well. And moving back to the front, we wanted to show you guys a super secret kind of deal we had going on here. We got Diode Dynamic lights. We've got the fog lights down below, a center floodlight right in there in the grill, 10-inch, fit perfectly. And also, let me show you guys one more secret weapon I had. Moving to the interior, we did a custom 4-point harness bar in there, which was had to have for the show. And then we also tossed in I think it's 32-inch light facing the rear, which I was going to use to help distract the pursuers, but unfortunately, when we got to the show, they told us we can't use that. But it's still in there. I think we might toss it on the roof a little bit later, just to give it, some more rally lights and stuff. But yeah, so that's pretty much the exterior. We also have the good old Scrubblade Wipers, which if you guys haven't seen those, they're pretty rad. If you want to get a set for yourself, go to scrubblade.com. Coupon code GRR, G-R-R for Grr Racing. And let's see. Beyond that, we've got the custom wrap, and we can probably move to the interior now. So if you want, I'll show you guys what we got going on in here. So to start, we've got the RECARO pole position race seats. These are one of my favorites, especially in like a street / track car build. Super comfortable, they hold you in, and they look super good too. Also have the Schroth Racing 6-point harness belts, keeping you safe, using with my Hans device, of course. And then we've got my MPI suede steering wheel. I absolutely love this steering wheel. You'll find this in my race car as well. Just a great looking and functioning wheel, and it's pretty much the best. You can have it in the street cars or on the race cars, which is awesome. We've got the Mishimoto shifter in here, neon yellow, my favorite, also known as a body yellow. And we've also got my custom display here that was put on from Kingpin University Car and Marine Audio. We've got the ghost button here. That actually cut all power to my brake lights and all my tail lights and everything in the back. So I figured if I was getting chased and I could go ghost mode, then they wouldn't be able to find me as easy. They almost didn't allow me to use it, but I did use it in both rounds, so that was pretty cool. They also can't tell if you're braking, which is a little bit dangerous, but can help with trying to, you know, get away. We got the fog light button, the front and rear bright lights, whatever you want to call those, fogs and whatnot. Marcy's checking it out too. And what else we got in the interior? Big Broadway mirror from Scosche, massive, massive mirror, held on by zip ties, because you know that it's not a race car unless you use zip ties. We've got my Scosche magic mount that is holding my COBB access port. This car's been tuned by Travis at Snail Performance with the COBB access port. We take it out during, you know, street driving just so nobody breaks and steals it. But that goes right here on my mount. Also have Scosche magic mount right here for my cell phone, which I actually did use during the show. And yeah, so that's kind of the quick interior. We got the full back seat, still in the car, which looks pretty good. Anthony did a custom job getting that to fit in. And then obviously I've got my fire extinguisher in case we caught fire with my Scosche mounts. And those mounts are good for extinguishers, the boom bottle, all kinds of products. So check them out too. You can use code GRR on their stuff as well. Let's go ahead and get into the trunk. Trunk. The hood. Under the hood. Sorry, I'm really tired. It's been a long day. Alright, so we've got all kinds of Mishimoto goodies in here. We put all this stuff in. First thing we did, well, the first thing we did was put the transmission in because we bought this car and it didn't even run, didn't have the transmission. Put that in, and then we kind of, you know, updated the engine bay with some awesome products. We've also got the Subtle Solutions radiator shroud, and if you guys didn't notice, the car is lifted. We do have the Subtle Solutions lift kit on the car. In addition to that, we've got Mishimoto goodies everywhere. I absolutely love this Hoonigan Mishimoto cap for your oil. Got the battery tie down over here. We also have upper and lower radiator hoses. We've got the coolant hoses, the coolant reservoir, overflow tank. We've got this cool little dress up Subtle Solutions intake, I don't know what you want to call that, intake name tag thing. Looks good. Top mount intercooler from Mishimoto. It is bigger, beefier. Got the turbo inlet pipe from Mishimoto. We got the radiator from Mishimoto, the radiator fans, and the shroud from Mishimoto. We also have a Mishimoto oil cooler right up front there, getting all the air. The intake from Mishimoto, and I think that might be it. Maybe some heater wire or heater hoses. But yeah, as you can see, Mishimoto was a real big part of this build. And for those of you wondering how many miles are on the car, only 230,000 miles. So she's a champ. She might leak a little bit of oil, but you know, it's a Subaru, so that's cool. Speaking of a little oil leak, you can see it here. But we also got hooked up with this IAG skid plate, which fit perfectly and actually saved my oil pan from being destroyed from some crazy off-road driving. So thank you to IAG. So I think that's about it under the hood. If you guys are looking to get some stuff for your Subaru, be sure to check out Mishimoto. They have a lot of products for all types of Subarus. So check them out. We'll go ahead and close this. And then I almost forgot to mention my favorite part, which is gonna be kind of the wheel section here. So on top of the awesome tire and wheel package, we've got the R1 brakes in here. We've got R1 concepts, pads, and rotors. And then as you can see, we also have the lift kit in here. It's actually just KYB struts, shocks with the STI springs and the 1-inch lift kit from Subtle Solutions, which helped me get over several obstacles on and off the dirt, in the water, grass, mud, rain, all that stuff. You guys will see that on the show. But yeah, it was a great time building this thing. It took a lot of time. We just thrashed on it. A huge thank you to all the partners that helped us get this together. You know, we've got Lucas Oil products on board as well, so that's all the fluids we used in the car. Everybody was such a big help, and everybody responded so quickly because we bought the car on the 22nd of December, and I think we shipped it out on at the end of January. So we had no time, but it came out super rad. Definitely didn't look this good when we picked it up, and I'm so excited to see it on TV. I have not seen the show yet, so I'll be just as excited to see it as you guys are. Thanks for all your support. If you guys are looking to see the show, my episode's airing July 26th. It's in 2 weeks from filming this video, and I'll be kind of dropping some more hints about the show and stuff on my Instagram, so be sure to follow me there, and on Facebook. And if you haven't yet, be sure to follow Grr Racing. That's our race team, and behind you is our actual race car. So if you haven't yet, you got to check this bad boy out. Maybe we'll do a video a little bit on the T82 car, because this is what I really love racing. That's a ton of fun too, but this is my love and my passion and everything I love doing. So thanks guys for checking this out. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and thanks again for watching. I know it's been a long time since I've uploaded a video, so maybe this will start kicking them off again. But signing off, we'll see you guys later. Be sure to watch the Getaway Driver and see how I do in the GRALLY car.